So I'm outside Tottenham's new stadium with Spurs fan Dean. We have just seen the very bad news that Tottenham will not play their first Premier League game here on the 15th of September. That is now at Wembley. There is a chance now, Dean, that we can play the first game here 28th of October against Manchester City. How are you feeling?
Well, it's starting to rain now, which is, I reckon, it's on Bill Nicholson's tears. That's part of me says I don't think the team is going to be ready as much as I wanted it to be ready, because I keep looking and there's just so much to do. But to wait this long to tell us, I think it's a bit bad on Spurs.
Well, I was talking to Barnaby from Spurred On earlier on, and I said to him that we're 2 weeks, well, we were two weeks away today from the first public test event, and no ticket information had been announced. That was a little worry for me.
Yeah.
So, it's been announced now, hasn't it, from the club?
Well, that's it. Job done. Obviously, going back to Wembley, for me, not a problem. I didn't mind it there. It was okay. Obviously, it wasn't home. But I'd rather they'd have turned around at the beginning of the season and said, it's not going to happen. We're going to play up until New Year or whenever for us to go back to the stadium. But to wait this long late in the season and then we're not going back, I think it's ridiculous.
What I find strange is, not the Saturday just gone, the Saturday before, Tottenham actually ran their first test event with the staff. They had 1,200 people here. Second test event, staff again, which is this Sunday.
Yeah.
Will that still go ahead? I don't know. They've obviously cancelled the others. So the Bayern Munich Legends game is off. The under-23 game is off. The Liverpool game is off. The Cardiff game is off. There's a lot of rescheduling, isn't there?
There is, and obviously a lot of people, as we know, have made plans, flight plans to come over to watch the Liverpool game, hotels, again, to leave this late, and they've got to reschedule all that sort of stuff. So hopefully there's some sort of recompense coming for those people, but we know it doesn't happen. So,
I've got to admit, I actually feel gutted. I stood here, an hour or so ago, with a couple of you guys and Spurs fans, and they were all saying it's never going to happen. We're not going to be playing here on the 15th of September, and I was all saying yes, yes we are.
You was Mr.
Yes we are,
Optimist.
absolutely. Yeah, it's all going to be done. They've got a record number of people working here, blah blah blah, and I honestly feel gutted about it. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, you was full of optimism, and like, as I said, I didn't want to be the harbinger of doom when we were standing here talking about it, and an hour later, I do apologise because it seems I am that man. But if you look around, there's miles and miles to do. But we know the difference between being completed and being ready. But you watch the stadium cams, the inside of the bowl, that doesn't look anywhere near ready. But you hope that they would pull it out and we'd be in there for the Liverpool game. And obviously we know we're not going to be in there for that one or Cardiff. So it's going to be a weird season, I think. A weird season.
Well, as I said, Dean, 3,700 people working in there. They're working every hour God sends. They're working 24 hours a day. They can't do any more, can they?
No, they can't. They really can't. And obviously, as we were saying, obviously Mace have a schedule of works. They must know where they are at any given time. And they look at the ball and go, right, we are behind on here, we're behind on here. And they flood the site with that many men. But when there's that many men in that sort of space, it makes hard work even harder. But they have tried, you can see they're trying. We're here now, what's the time?
I don't know.
You've given up caring. But, it's late at night, it's raining, people are up on the roof, so they can't try anymore. It's just that...
I'm glad you mentioned that, because as I walked round from Park Lane, you've got 3 workers up on the roof. You've got since I came here yesterday, 24 hours ago, you've got the paving done outside the shop. Concrete is being laid. It's all happening, isn't it?
Oh,
there's a lot going on.
It's not like they've gone, okay, we'll stop because we've got another couple of months to do. It's not. They're still cracking on. And who knows? They might let. It's quite easy. They can say another statement saying we're going to be playing back at the White Hart Lane, because it could happen. And why not?
I think now they've announced that. I don't think they're happening.
Yeah,
but for the 28th of October, Manchester City they've put to be announced.
Yeah.
That will be some game though, won't it?
Yeah.
Tottenham v Manchester City.
First time game on the new lanes. Yes, I reckon it'll be a brilliant game. But again, you've still got to err on the side of caution. I don't want to be that man. I do apologise. But you look around, it's just a monumental amount of work.
You keep saying.
The builder inside me says, yeah, this can take me a while. But if we're at Wembley till the new year, I think that's where we'll be, honestly, looking at what's going to be happening. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping you're right.
Yeah.
But, we'll see at Christmas.
Well, it takes the pressure off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you'd rather than build it right than build it under pressure.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's a disappointing evening. I'm completely gutted, I must say. I've always thought it would be done on time. The amount of people that have asked me over the last few months, will it be done on time? I've always been very confident it will. Obviously, there is just so much work to do. So, it's not happening. 28th of October looks likely. And also, didn't even discuss the NFL. The NFL game has even been cancelled as well, and that's now at Wembley. So, Dean, thank you very much for joining me.
No worries at all.
Come on, you Spurs.